Intercepted. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Here's the doctor. Davis looking it over. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And Toronto calls time here. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a moment to check out our player of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. Chicago trails by 18. 1:27 left to play in the fourth. Oh, deflected. Yes, using that window.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
He got it!
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And they never took their foot off the gas. Even with that big lead, that's what their coaching staff loves to see.
Here's Jay. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the doctor. It's good!
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And he nails it! They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
And so Toronto takes the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
UBA, this has all the makings of a high-scoring contest. We've got two outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring it.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. They've got T. A-Train is out there with money. Then it's Russell. And it's the Cobra in at the 3, the small forward. And that one drops. Well, Professor's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Minnesota. Pass to Russell. Minnesota with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so it's Minnesota with it. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Duncan. A-Train pulls it in. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. They set the pick. Russell passes to Andrews. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Duncan. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Andrews, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Duncan. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Duncan's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The Cobra passes to Russell. Here's Andrews. Vancouver working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Simpson, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the middle, and stolen by Russell. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Andrews passes to Russell. Whoa! I can't believe that!
I just saw.
Oh my!
Unreal!
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow!
Well, you got to have some hang time if you're going to pull off that 360, and he certainly has some.
Duncan outside. Nice move. Simpson with the rebound. For Vancouver, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Andrews. Now Russell. A 32-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring. Yeah, good job to take it right at the line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Lively.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Here's Simpson. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Pass to the Cobra. 5 to shoot. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 8.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They're getting their first look of the season at Vancouver in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that one, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's the professor. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. The Wizard lays it up off the glass. The Wizard's got his second basket of the night.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. It has been a heck of a season already, Clark, and we're just getting to the really good part of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. I mean, everybody is stepping up the intensity now. You can see it and feel it. Seems like every game counts for more than just one game as teams fight for position in the standing.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Harris is checked in for the Wizard. Tiny comes in for the Professor. James checked in for Shake and Bake. And Champs subbed in for Duncan. Pass to Clutch. Vancouver working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Right wing. Let's go. And again, it's Vancouver missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him. Pass to Banks. James covering. From the arc. And again, it's Vancouver missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Vancouver trails by 6. Pass to Clutch. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive attacking the rim because of how well they shoot the ball at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 4. Pass to Champ. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Vancouver trails by 4. Here's Clutch. To the inside. Pass to Banks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Fires away from outside. The long distance 3 is buried. And Minnesota leads by 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Clutch. Still yet to score. There's the pick. For 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Harris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Banks. Vancouver working the ball around now. From outside the arc. with the clock winding down, and he goes in for the dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Tie game in Minnesota. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Vancouver, who they've got, money out there with the Cobra. Then there's A-Train, and it's Clutch, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. Minnesota shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
At the line for Minnesota, Everett, shooting one.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Lively against Russell. And it's sent back by Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
On defense, Vancouver. Shot clock at 5. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Clutch the pass to A-Train. The Train. Minnesota with the rebound. The Wizards got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Duncan, the pass to the Wizards. Rebound by Andrews. For Vancouver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And stolen by Harris. Here's Lively. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Bucket is good. Lively's got 5.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Here's Clutch. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
In the corner, Lively with it. Pulls up on the wing. Vancouver pulls it in.
You know, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The Cobra passes to Russell. To the paint. Here's the Cobra. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
T's checked in for Vancouver. Russell against Lively. And And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
That's good from Lively. Second free throw, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Duncan. He's got 5. The Wizard passes to the Professor. Pocket 6. Rebound by Andrews.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's the Wizard. Great pass to set up the lay-in. The Wizards got 4 points in the quarter.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Minnesota in the lead. Duncan, the pass to the Wizard. Duncan outside. Harris setting the pick for Duncan. That's good from Harris on the assist from Duncan. And Minnesota leads by 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Andrews. Back to Russell. The 3. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
The Wizard passes to Lively. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Minnesota, Lively, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Minnesota making some changes. Tiny is checked in for Harris. James comes in for the Wizard. And Champ subbed in for Duncan. So he gets them both.
It's clear. Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
It's deflected. Here's Kristich, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Simpson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Kristich. From downtown, they get the rebound. And the basketball Blackman.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
For Vancouver, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Vancouver working the ball around now. Down low, here's Banks, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Tries it from the top of the key. Vancouver pulls it in. Here's Simpson in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
To the paint. Here's Everett, and he overshot that one, missing. Vancouver has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Simpson. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Simpson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Kristich. Out to the right wing, and out of bounds as Vancouver gains possession. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Well, you look at the professor, 5th in the league in patrolling the paint.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued. It takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Boy, he does such a good job of positioning himself, so you have a hard time getting shots over it. One of the best of all rookies denying the rim.
Here's Banks. It's deflected.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Simpson. 9 points in the game so far, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on there.
Clutch is checked in for 2.
Number 16.
For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. They set the pick. Here's Kristich. On the wing, James. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Champ. Releases. Vancouver pulls it in.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Here's Clutch. Fires the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
For Minnesota, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. .132 left to play here in the half. And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Puts up a 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Six on the shot clock. And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here. Minnesota making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Vancouver working the ball around now. It's stolen by Harris. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Past the champ. 23 seconds left here in the second. Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot. Champ's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. Minnesota leads by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for Minnesota.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And moving on to some mid-season analysis. Let's check out the latest power rankings.
A look here now at Minnesota. I mean, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent there, Shaq.
Well, I don't know if they have the roster makeup to get to the finals or even conference finals, but on any given night, this team is dangerous.
I don't know, Shaq. They look good.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen a tremendous game from Goose.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Vancouver trails by 6. They've got Duncan. He's out there with Shake and Bake. The professor out there with the Wizard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Russell against Lively. Shot clock at 6. And good that time. 13 points for Goose.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Duncan. Here's the professor. Lively with it. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Russell passes to A-Train. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Pass to Duncan. From the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Vancouver trails by 4. Here's the Cobra. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for money.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Pass to Lively. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to the Cobra. Here's A-Train. Outside, Russell for the tie. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
For Vancouver, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter for the lead. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And here's Duncan. 7 points in the game. Pass to Lively. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lively's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Cobra passes to A-Train. Here's Simpson. He's got 9, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, let's get it on the board. Come on, get loud for your breakers next three.
Chance to look at the stats for Russell. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 28 points, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's the professor. He has 5. Pass to Lively. Shot clock at 3. Puts up a deep 3. Simpson with the rebound. For Vancouver, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Here's the Cobra. Vancouver working the ball around now. And here's Russell. Here's the screen. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Duncan. Now Lively. A 3-ball. A-Train pulls it in. A-Train's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Simpson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month.
what a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
First one falls for. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Minnesota trails by 3. Here's Kristich. 7 points in the game. Inside. And that one's good. James has got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Russell. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for Vancouver.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Now here's Duncan. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's the Cobra, covered by Duncan. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Vancouver leads by 4.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Here's the Cobra, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Vancouver.
Shoot 2. Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Money's checked in for Vancouver. He's perfect from the line this time. Vancouver leading by 4. Pass to the Cobra. To the middle. Here's Clutch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Vancouver. Number 16. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Now Duncan. He's got 11. Pass to Harris. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Vancouver leading by 3. Here's the Cobra. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Here's Andrews. And again, it's Vancouver missing. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. In transition, here comes Vancouver. And that one is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Duncan with it. Pass to Harris. Rebound by Andrews.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Clutch. Here's Banks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Vancouver, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Vancouver making a switch here. Russell's checked in. That one is no good. Minnesota trails by 4. Pass to Duncan. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect for the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Duncan kicks to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Blackman.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Clutch. Oh, Russell in position. Here's Kristich. He's guarded by Russell. Now Harris. For the tie. It's good. This game is all even. Harris has got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Oh, and the jam by Russell.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Vancouver up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Vancouver, who they've got? They've got money. T is out there with Russell. And it's Clutch, and it's A-Train in at the center, filling out the middle. And James picks up the foul.
James.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Clutch. James defending. Pass to Clutch. 5 on the clock. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. Shoots a fader. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's the professor. Here's the Wizard. Kicks it out to James to take the lead. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Simpson. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota leading by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Over to the left wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Vancouver trails by 3. Pass to Andrews. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I believe the pass to James. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. Vancouver shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Clutch the pass to A-Train. Here's Simpson. To halt the run. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Vancouver foul call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Vancouver trails by 3. Launches a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. The Wizards got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Lively. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second team.